Hello and welcome to Lyons Township High School. My name is Danny Benson. Here with me, my good friend.
Stephen Barhorst.
We're here for the Lyons boys water polo game. LT Lyons, of course, versus the Sandburg High School. Carl Sandburg High School, of course. Carl Sandburg High School, a little bit of a fun fact, they're 9th in state as of this past weekend. And then you have LT, who's 4th in state, but is coming off a couple of key losses to Fenwick and Stagg. Stagg last night, Fenwick over on last Saturday. Both are going to hurt LT's chances this year, as Fenwick is #1 in state. We got a little break in the action here. LT won the draw, so they went on a quick rush on offense, but then a foul on their defense, or in the Sandburg's defensive area, led to a on-rush by Sandburg. Boys water polo, of course, has a 30-second shot clock once the ref starts the whistle. And from there, they're going to try to work it inside and try to get a couple of nice shots off. Right now, Sandburg just not able to work it inside, tries to throw it around the horn, and it leads to a turnover. So Jack Linden, LT's goalie, one of the best in the state. He's been on this LT. He's been a starter for this LT water polo team for the past 3 years since he was a sophomore. He's a big body inside and stops everything, basically.
And you'll note that that is a very significant asset if you're there basically from the beginning. So it really speaks to his level of ability if he's been there as long as he has.
Very true, very true. And we saw a foul, another foul on LT led to a turnover. And Jack Linden, a nice save there for the Lions. So he's going to look up the pool now, try to find someone that's open. He'll give it over to LT. Quickly guarded in the corner, tries to make a move, but just gets pushed all the way back to the sideline and moves it back up to the corner, looking for someone inside, but just a body all over him. Works it in the middle, quick shot off, but it's going to be a foul on LT, a stoppage in play, and another turnover by LT. That's 3 turnovers in a row for LT now. They have not gotten a shot off in regulation so far, and the score is still 0-0.
That was about as good of an opportunity as you're going to get. Sorry for cutting you off.
That's okay.
But that foul just killed that possession right there.
Very true, very true. LT now in the same position they saw themselves in previously, looking for someone, brings it up top to the point. Quick shot off a player and just off the crossbar. I don't know if the goal even got a piece of that or not, but it went off the crossbar after a redirect. So Sandburg throws it up the pool, over to the corner, back to the other side, all the way out. Ball goes under, pops right back up to the top, down low on the sideline. We got a scrum in the middle of the pool there. So now all the way down for LT's goalie. He's going to try to look for someone, passes it up. Great positioning by LT. Quick shot here, and he'll score. LT now leads 1-0 after 2.5 minutes of play.
Linden had him wide open. He just looked there, saw that he had the guy right at the corner, launched it deep. That's a great opportunity right there that they were able to capitalize on.
So now we got another face-off here. Excuse me, Sandburg's just going to start with the ball. They're going to start it up at the top. Look for someone in the middle. He gets it to him, but he's nowhere to go. Tries to post up. And it's going to be a quick shot for Sandburg after a stoppage in play, after a whistle there by the ref. So Linden finds another player, tosses a quick one up, tries to go in the deep corner, but misses. And now LT's going to take it out of the corner. Up back to the top, over to the corner. No lane to shoot in, so he's going to work it around, look for someone either inside or just pass or a quick shot. He'll pass it all the way to the other side of the court. Back up to the top, trying to find a shooting lane. Back all the way over to the side, and tipped by Sandburg. LT regains possession though, and 2 Sandburg players are right on top of him. See if he can do anything, and he'll just pass it out of bounds. Sandburg ball.
The CLT was working their passing offense. They were trying to find an opportunity. It's worked a little bit for them so far, but didn't help them on that attempt.
So Sandburg now pushing on players. Player goes down under. Trying to find a shot. He'll shoot it, but it'll be tipped out by Jack Linden. He'll set up the offense. all the way out to the corner, uncontested. Gets up to the 5-meter line, brings it up to the middle, out to the corner, looks for a quick shot, will just toss it up, and it'll just miss.
Just barely.
Tries to go for the corner there and just doesn't make it through. So now Sandburg looking for someone, brings it out to the corner. Back up to the top. Looking for someone inside. You know, Sandburg has been bunched up a lot. I don't know if that's just a play that they've been running, but they have a lot of players up top, not a lot of players down low in the paint, so to speak, or in that 2-meter line from the goal. So Sandburg now looking for someone open after a stoppage in play, but just ends up bringing it back up to the top. Back to the side, all the way across to the other side. He misses the pass, so 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Looks for someone down low in the corner. Quick shot. Nice left-handed goal there. I don't know if he was left-handed or just got lucky, but he caught that, and in one fluid motion, just nice strike down to the goal.
That one was just too fast and too powerful for Jack Linden to be able to stop. It was a bit of a delayed reaction.
So a little above 2 minutes now to play in this first quarter. 20 seconds left in the shot clock. Quick whistle. And it looks like it's going to be a foul. A foul on LT, so LT still gets to take, or a foul on Sandburg, excuse me. LT gets to take it out of the corner now. Brings it up top, back out to the corner. Out to the corner. Back up top in the middle. Quick shot, nice goal for LT. Score is now 2-1. LT's leading with 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Sandburg slowly bringing it up. Wasting some time on the shot clock. Quick shot there, bounces off the water, tries to skid it in, but he'll miss. It'll go just too far up. Linden looking for someone open. Tosses it down the court. LT will dangle with it a little bit. Trying to catch him out of position for a quick shot. Now out to the corner, turns it over. Sandburg now taking it out from the side, closely guarded by LT. You gotta talk about LT's defense a little bit today. They've been playing just impeccable defense, only letting 1 goal in about 5 minutes. And really, they've just taken away every opportunity that Sandburg has with minimal fouls, too. They've only had a couple whistles blown on them.
And that was because you'll see that they're guarding everyone. They aren't playing the type of defense that swarms the ball carrier. They're trying to shut down the passing lanes, and if that pass does open up, you'll see right even there, they're on it. As soon as it leaves his hands, they're ready for it.
And that's got to be just a faith in each other. The fact that a lot of these players have been playing together for a year, 2 years now.
Oh, yeah.
And they just trust each other to make the right play. And that's why LT has been so successful in the past. We saw a couple years ago, LT winning state last year. They were runners-up. They were pretty close. This year, another the 4th in state. They've got some intentions to go all the way, but it's a little too early in the season to see what's going on. But if they keep playing like this, keep playing great defense, they can be unstoppable.
You'll see right there, LT just scored another goal, so Sandburg will take it out. They're looking to take it up the right side. Getting close to the goal, but LT's right there. Another shot, and that'll fall wide left for Mr. Jack Linden.
Yes, Sandburg has been forced to take a lot of not so great shots. Shots outside that are past the 5-meter line that are really hard to make with all these LT defense. So now LT is getting a little contested up at the top, and it'll be stolen by Sandburg, but the whistle's blown and LT regains control. Takes a quick shot, and a nice block by the Sandburg goalie. So we got a whistle now Looks like it might be a penalty shot here for the Lions. See if they can do anything with it. Got a sharpshooter up there. Quick shot, and he'll make it. Bounces it off the ground, or off the water there.
You'll see that was pure power and speed there.
And now, stoppage in play. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Of course, LT's leading the Carl Sandburg 4-1. Steven, talk to me a little about what LT did well there.
Well, LT's defense was just, like I said before, they swarmed the pass lanes. They were ready for the pass. They were able to shut it down. Jack Linden played an excellent game thus far, only let in 1 goal, as we did see. But then on the offensive side, LT did have a slow start, but they were able to bounce right back and get to it. And they were able to put in 4 goals against these Sandburg Eagles.
All right, talk to me about Sandburg. What did they do? What did they do well throughout this first quarter?
It seemed as though their offense was always 1 pass away. You'll see a lot of the passes that they tried and didn't make. Those were deep passes right to people who, at least from my perspective up here in our booth, they would have been able to get a nice shot off. But LT's defense it always seemed a little like 1 step ahead of them in the passing game. So they're probably going to have to be a little bit more unpredictable, probably try to have a sort of dink and dunk passing attack instead of going for that long ball.
Yeah, and it's all just about penetration inside of LT's defense right now. If LT gets caught out of position right now, that'll be a quick goal for Sandburg, as they've really been, on the opportunities that they've had to shoot and score, they've made them. It's just LT's not allowing a lot of opportunities for that. And I think that if they do capitalize on every single opportunity LT gives them, every time LT just messes up or just caught out of position, then Sandburg can have a real chance throughout this game. But they always have to be on their toes and just trying to penetrate and move into and infiltrate this LT defense. So with another 7-minute quarter coming up here, LT is still leading 4-1. Of course, they have the players starting all the way back by their goal at the 2-meter line, and then the ball will be dropped right by George Lundgren there for LT, a swimmer here on this LT swim team, and he'll win the draw. Now LT bringing it up, looks for a shot, thought he had a land, but doesn't. Looks like Sandburg's coming out very aggressively in the second quarter. A lot more pursuing of the ball. And it's worked out for them on that play as LT turns it over to Carl Sandburg. The goalie will throw it up down the court all the way to the 5-meter line. Tries to work it inside, but no one's down low. You see everyone from the 5, there's no one from Carl Sandburg within the 5-meter line right now for LT. And I think that's part of the reason why Sandburg hasn't been able to go inside, because there is no one inside.
Oh, of course. And also the fact is Sandburg, I've been noticing where the ball goes, they gradually sort of move up. But LT has been very good at stopping them before they get there. As we'll see, LT just had a shot off, but it was blocked by Sandburg's goalie.
Yeah, Tommy Capter with the shot there. He's been on this team since he was a sophomore. He's on the state team. And he's got a deadly shot, but just misses that great anticipation by the Sandburg goalie. So LT tries to work it all the way up, finds a passing lane. Nice block by the Sandburg goalie again, and he'll regain possession. Couple of key blocks keeping this Sandburg team alive right now. So Sandburg will pass it up. Still no one past the 5-meter line. Finally, Sandburg tries to move in, but they're going to turn it over right as they try to infiltrate and take advantage of LT. Linden trying to find someone, goes all the way down to George Lundgren. Lundgren's going to look for a shot, does. He'll just toss one up in the corner. Ooh. He tried it earlier, didn't work out, but it works out now. Score is now Lions 5, Sandburg 1.
Yes, he had the perfect distance on that one. When he tried it the first time, He was way too up to the goal. That's why it bounced off the crossbar. This time, everything seemed to be working out perfectly on that shot. We'll see Sandburg try to move it up.
A little less than 5.5 minutes left in this first half. Sandburg still struggling to find someone inside. Takes a quick shot. It'll be deflected. Jack Lennon was all over it though. LT taking it up from about half court, half pool, should say. Works it back up. Tries to pitch it down. Tommy captures down low, but he gets fouled. And he can't take a shot because he's within that 2-meter line, or within the 5-meter line. So LT will just pass it out to the top. Little whistle there, and a quick shot by LT after pushing it in the corner.
I think that shot was, I've been seeing it a lot. A lot of these shots that go in, they're just too quick and too fast, or just the positioning is right. That one was just way too powerful. You'll see the Sandburg goalie tried to go after it. If it had just come a split second late, he would have been on it, but that was perfect timing.
Yeah, LT's got a couple of sharpshooters on that team that can hit it from pretty far out, and a distance that close, there's really no stopping them. LT looks for another shot. It's just blocked by Sandburg. Couple of substitutions here for Sandburg. LT has not made any substitutions. Again, Sandburg turns the ball over. Jack Lennon will take it from his own net. Look for someone up top. Deep ball all the way down back to George Lundgren. Lundgren looking up top for someone. Passes it into the middle, and he fouls someone. He tried the little push off there. Nice job by the refs to spot it.
Sandburg will take the ball up. They're moving in. They'll pass it back out to the middle, working around it. Gradually moving it up is Sandburg, but they'll spread it out back, and he looked like he bumbled it a little bit, but he regained possession. Sandburg is looking for an opportunity. They may find one, but LT is all over it, and they will call a stoppage. That, of course, will give LT possession. LT.
Go ahead, Max, or Steven.
LT looking for a nice possession, a nice opportunity. So there'll be another stoppage. But right back into it is LT. They're gonna start to move it around. You'll notice that they're a little quicker on getting it in than Sandburg. There's a lot of passes. That one headed towards the middle goes nowhere. Sandburg's all over it, and they'll have possession now. They're looking for a pass. LT's on that one. Sandburg will still have his possession.
Sandburg now trying to work it inside. Finally, you're trying to get players into the middle, but nice shot by LT to catch it and just bring it right back to Linden. LT now, George Lundgren looking up top. Brings it out to the side. Back down to the corner. And it's going to be foul against Sandburg. LT's going to take the ball. But then it's going to be a push off there for LT. So Sandburg's going to take the ball. 2 fouls in a row. Not something you see every day in regular sports, but in polo it's pretty common. So Sandburg taking it all the way out from the sideline, back up top near half pool. Back out to about the 5-meter. And LT just blatantly fouled there, brought down underwater. So taking it up near half pool. Back out to the corner. Corner looking for someone in the middle. Passes it back up though, no one was there. All the way down into the corner. Back up to the top, looks for a passing lane. Just tries to lob it up, passes it to a player and shoots and scores. The score is now LT 8, Carl Sandburg 1 with about 2 minutes left in this first half.
See, that was more of an alley-oop type goal than anything. He lobbed it up, just in the perfect position for his teammate to catch it and then throw it down. Sandburg will take possession at around the middle, looking to get on the board in the second quarter before halftime. That won't come on this possession, though, as LT does have it. Linden fires down the right side, and he finds them. LT right near the goal, but Sandburg will foul, and LT will have possession.
You know, Steven, Jack Linden's definitely got a couple of key players he looks for down low. He's got George Lundgren on one side, and then he's got Thomas Waters on the other, and he's really just been passing it to him throughout this whole game, and it's really been working out for him, as we just saw an LT goal there. Nice shot, LT 9, Sandburg 1 with 1.5 minutes to play.
Well, yeah, you'll see that the Linden's passing ability is so integral to this LT attack. His ability to find open guys, get them the ball, and then it's defense that comes up with blocks like that one. It really helps his ability to be a better player, because the shots that comes at him, he's ready for.
As LT will take the ball. Linden will take it from behind his own net. Brings it up to George. Playing for the number 2, or calling for the number 2 call to play. LT's coach wants. But he's going to be fouled, and he'll bring it out to the corner. Look for a shot now. Brings it all the way back to the other corner. Lobs it up. Another alley-oop play. Another LT score. 10-1 LT. 54 seconds left in this first half.
Seems as though LT has just been dogpiling on these Sandburg Eagles. We're already inside of a minute in the first half, and LT's already up by 9. Sandburg's going to come back. They're going to need to really tighten up on defense and start really attacking on offense.
And Glenbert finally moves it in past LT's lines, and it's going to be a foul against him, though. Or foul against LT. So he'll start it up from the top, working it inside a little bit. Look for someone down in the corner. Finds him about the 5-meter line. Quick shot, LT score, or Sandburg score. Just creeped it past Linden there in a little bounce. Lions 10, Sandburg 2 now. 30 seconds left in this first half.
Dump it, David, you're at halftime.
Works it down low. Well, it'll be a whistle there. LT will keep possession, though. Works it back down from the corner, up to the top. Trying to find someone down low. Out to the corner. A couple of whistles blown here. Stoppage in play. Ball's going to be taken back up to the ref. Looks like an Sandburg player is going to be taken out for the next couple of minutes. 18 seconds left to go in the half. Refs are just trying to get things sorted out now. LT's going to keep possession with 18 to go, leading by 8 here in the first half. LT unable to do anything right now, as we got some refs just deliberating right now. Looks like it's gonna be taken all the way down to the other ref. The ball, of course. Finally, LT can start playing, taking it out from the corner. Looks for a quick shot back up top. Tries to lob it up again, but works it to the corner. All the way across, just out of reach for Thomas Waters. Waters will give it up to Cardoni. Cardoni up to the top to Huddleston. Quick shot there, bounces off the crossbar, and LT tries to work it inside, but is unable to. So LT goes into halftime, leading 10-2. We'll see you during the second half.
All right, hello and welcome back to Boys Water Polo. My name is Stephen Barhorst, and we're joined by a special guest right now, Ben Agiash. Ben, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking.
All right, well, as this water polo game gets set to go back, Ben, we just like to look at it through a player's eyes. What have you been noticing here, these two teams?
LT has very good offense. Their 6-on-5 man up has been very good, excellent. Looking for the post player. nail that pass every time. They've made almost every shot from there, and that's where the majority of the goals have been coming from.
All right. What have you been noticing about this goalie play and their defense?
Their defense is it's really good. Sandburg has a very difficult time getting any shots off. They're shutting down the center. They're dropping, and our center D is doing a great job of not letting them get any passes into the center.
All right, thanks, Ben.
Yep.
LT offense.
Sandburg has the ball.
The offense staggered a little bit there as we welcome back Danny Benson.
Hello, glad to be back here. I hope you got a little bit of terminology there that maybe Steven and I can't give you. But Steven, go ahead and take this play-by-play here. I'll be a fantastic color coordinator for you.
All right, glad to have you. Sandburg coming off of that block by their goalie. They're looking for a pass. They're going to pass it right down the right side. They're going to slowly start to move it up. You'll notice that they're having more players up towards the goal. Right there was an opportunity. He was looking for something, and there's a block. LT's goalie looking for another pass. After that block, they will find someone down the right side. Left side, excuse me. So LT is working the left there, looking for a pass. That one was a little bit behind. LT slowly backing up, looking for a pass, and there will be a stoppage in play. Sandburg will take the ball. You can assume that that was shot clock violation, maybe a little bit of too long with possession, but LT will give it to their goalie, looking for a nice outlet pass, maybe spark the offense up a little bit. So he will find someone across the middle, now slowly moving it in. As Sandburg's defense has really been coming through in the opening minutes of this second half.
We did see that, though, at the beginning of the game, too. Sandburg's defense came out really strong, and then I don't know what happened, if just faltered or if LT came out with their gun striking. But I don't know if hopefully Sandburg can keep this defense up. I don't know if they will, because they didn't at the beginning of the game, but if they do, this could be a very interesting game.
You'll see that Sandburg's defense and their offense have been playing the game that they want to play. Of course, their offense hasn't really been sparking too much, but their defense has really come shining through as LT turns the ball over yet again. Sandburg could be starting a comeback as long as they get a goal to shorten this deficit. Sandburg moving up. They have a lot more players up near the net now. There's a shot, but that's blocked.
They're still out from 10, 12 meters out. And if they keep taking shots like that, Jack Linden will be all over him. He's got so much time to react from a distance like that. I don't think that they can really get any good looks from out there. As we just saw, George Lundgren tried to take a shot from the middle, and he gets pushed around a little bit, unable to take a shot. So the coach for LT is going to take a timeout here. Steven, talk to me a little bit about what LT's coach is telling him right now in this huddle.
Well, LT has been coming out in the second half sort of the same way that they started out the first minute and a half of the first half. They're coming out looking a little bit slow. Their defense has been kind of caving in a little, not a lot. They've been bending, not breaking. Their offense in the second half is leaving a lot to be desired right now. If I were LT's coach, I'd be telling them to really tighten up on offense, try to get more possessions, move the ball in towards the goal a lot more.
All right, what about Sandburg? What does Sandburg have to do to cut this deficit a little bit with only a quarter and a half to go?
Well, you know how I said LT's defense was bending, not breaking? Sandburg's defense isn't even bending. As long as LT has the ball, Sandburg is all over whoever has it. So if I were Sandburg's coach, I'd be telling my guys more of what you've been doing on defense, and then find that pressure point. Find that area that LT finally will break and let in a goal, and then do more of it to try and shorten this deficit. Right now it's 8. there's been a few opportunities where they could have gotten a goal, shortened it to 7.
Very, very well said, Stephen.
Sandburg and LT will trudge out into this pool to continue play. Sandburg will take possession at about half pool, as it were. They will find a passing partner. Sandburg has more people inside. They just really haven't been passing and taking those opportunities. They've been looking for the open man out long. So we'll see there was a shot, but deflected by the defender. And there was another one. That was deflected by the goalie. 2 key stops for this LT defense, one by their defenseman, one by their goalie. LT has an opportunity right now, and the ball was stripped from that LT offense, LT player's hands.
Yeah, George Lundgren had a really good look at it, but he just did not see that player coming up from behind him and just swats the ball away, saying, no, 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 not today.
There was a little bit of a foul, and now Sandburg will keep possession. And now LT will take possession after Sandburg has fouled. As you see, he moved his head underwater. So LT will take possession straight up the middle, looking for a pass or a shot, and they'll take a shot, but that bounces off the post. So now Sandburg's goalie will look for a passing opportunity to get these Eagles some goals as we approach inside of 3 minutes. Now we're at 3 minutes, 5 seconds. So there was a stoppage. LT does have possession.
It was a great heads-up play by LT. I believe that was George Lundgren in the middle who just anticipated that pass by the goalie and just stripped it away from the Sandburg's player.
Well said, well said. Sandburg's goalie will find a pass down the left side. LT, few LT players looking a little disappointed in that call, but it will not go their way. But LT will get possession back. He'll launch it right down the right side, looking for an opportunity to shoot. They'll score.
Lundgren's not going to let that one pass again. If he's got the same open shot, he's going to take it. He's going to make it every single time.
You'll see with a man in his face, he was still able to get that shot off in the goal even. So a great shot by Jack Lundgren. Now Sandburg has possession. Sandburg looking for a shot, moving in, inching towards the goal. They've been trying to find an open spot, and there will be a stoppage. Sandburg will continue their possession. Sandburg looking for an opportunity, looking for a shot. They will find one. They'll find an opportunity across the middle. They will, however, pass out of bounds, giving LT possession. Jack Linden looking for a pass. He'll fire out towards the right, and will get it. Then he'll try to find his man in the middle. And there's another pass, but that sweeps just a little bit behind them. They're still in the middle, but not quite as close to the goal as they want to be. There's a shot too high that time. That definitely had the speed to go in. It was just the accuracy that was off point. It's a little too much mustard on that one. So now Sandburg will take possession, moving in towards the goal. There's a shot. Oh, dangerously close to going in. That was right off the section of the post and crossbar that meet. And there's another shot and a score from LT.
Sam Shaponiak there with a nice shot, just fooling the goalie out there, a little fake to the outside and throws it to the opposite corner. LT now leading by a score of 12-2 with about 1:10 left in this third quarter.
Now inside of 2 minutes, Sandburg has possession. Looking for passing and shot opportunities. They're trudging inwards slowly but steadily, but it seems as whenever they get in as close as they want, LT's there and they'll have to pass back. That time, that pass back won't happen. LT will take possession. Jack Linden looking for a pass. He'll find one down the right side. He's been looking at that area more and more often as he has been passing. That was a little miscommunication right there. He was looking for someone across the middle. That person was swimming up. Sandburg has possession on a fast break almost, looking for a shot. That took too long. There's a pass into the middle. There's a shot right off the hand of Mr. Linden. That will be another block for this goalie. He's only let in 2 as we come within 10 seconds of this third quarter.
You know, Stephen, we haven't seen a lot of clock violations, of shot clock violations in this game. I don't think there's been one so far, and that can just attest to the athleticism and the speed of both of these teams. Just the fact that both teams can score goals or have great defenses to just stop the oncoming rushes. Definitely just attests to both teams' abilities as a whole. Very
true. As this third quarter has just come to an end, as we saw Sandburg trying to get a shot off, didn't get it off in time. LT has a deficit of 10. If you were Sandburg's coach, what would you say to them in order to try to cut the deficit or even minimize the damage here?
Well, first of all, just you said LT is a deficit. Sandburg has a deficit of 10 here. They're down 12-2. I think the coach right now is just telling them that they've got to work it inside. They haven't been able to do it at all throughout this quarter or throughout this game so far. The 2 times that they have gotten inside, they've gotten goals, as we can see by the score of 12-2. But I think that Sandburg really just right now they have to speed it up the court, up the pool. They've got to go fast. They've got to go quick. They've got 7 minutes to score 10 goals, which is doable. The speed of the game is fast. It's a rapid game, but they're really going to have to hustle. And even to tie this, they're going to have to get moving up and down the field.
And on the other side, what would you say if you were LT's coach?
If I was LT's coach right now, I'd just be talking about just keep doing what you're doing. Close out the passing lanes, close out the goal. Jack Linden's doing a great job in goal right now. Just have him keep doing what he's doing. And on offense, just use all of the time that's allowed. Use that whole 30 seconds. And finally, when there's about 2 seconds left on the shot clock, then you take a shot, whether it be from the outside or from the middle. Either way, you've got a good chance of going in, as the fact that LT's got some sharpshooters out there. Just run the clock out. Hold the ball as long as you can, but don't make any turnovers.
One side trying to stop the bleeding. Another side trying to open up the wounds a little bit more as we get ready to start this fourth quarter between the LT Lions and the Sandburg Eagles here in water polo. There will be the draw. They will send it out, and Sandburg will come away with it. Sandburg looking for some opportunities around the sides and the middle. They aren't getting people inside. They just aren't looking for passes. They did find one there, but they quickly passed it out. Sandburg, there's a shot blocked by Jack Linden off of his forearm. Looking for a pass. He'll find one at the middle. Down the sides is LT, slowly but surely trudging their way up this pool. There will be a stoppage in play.
Cardone was just holding on to him and pushing off of him. And the refs are going to call that 9 times out of 10. LT did a good job of holding on to the ball, keeping the shot clock down. There's only about 4 seconds left in the shot clock at that point.
LT will lose possession on that call by the referees. Sandburg has possession. They will have a pass, and that will start the shot clock. Sandburg looking for a shot or a pass. They will elect to pass at the middle of the pool. Now working it inside gradually, moving out towards the sides. They'll get it right by the goal. There's a shot, and they'll score. Sandburg just cut this deficit to 11 off of that shot.
We got 5 minutes, 48 seconds left to go. 11 points to score here. 8 points to score here. I'm sorry. Let's see if Sandburg can get something rolling right now.
LT hopefully Well, LT is hoping not to see any more of those goals as they're looking for some of their own right now. LT looking for a pass, inching back. They will find a pass. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. There will be a stoppage. Sandburg will have the ball moving out. Sandburg's goalie going pretty far out of his box. Sandburg at the left side. They will find a pass.
10 seconds left in the shot clock.
Towards the middle. Now we're inside of 10 on the shot clock, as Danny just told us. Now inside of 5, there will be a penalty, but Sandburg will have possession. There's a shot and just went in for Sandburg, as now it is 4-12. Sandburg could be starting here, but they'll need a little bit more steam and if they want to close this deficit, as now we're inside of 5 minutes, getting on 4 minutes 30 seconds. LT passes, somehow got that pass off, still somehow kept the ball, as that shot just went off the hands of a Sandburg defender. Sandburg could be starting something here. They scored 1 goal, then another. Now here comes their possession. Sandburg moving the ball up towards the goal. They'll find a pass outside, still at the right side. Maybe looking to center it. They will in front of the goal, but LT will come away with it. Jack Linden looking to pass.
4 minutes left to go in this game. LT still not letting any opportunities go and really doing a nice job of wasting the time on the shot clock and then just dumping it deep in Sandburg's zone.
Inside of 4 minutes, Sandburg will take another possession. They've had 2 goals on their, they've had 2 goals out of 3 possessions, I believe it was. And now looking for 3 of 4, as they're really hurting themselves because they were whittling down the shot clock. Now they only have 10 seconds to get a shot off. Now inside of 10, moving in on 5. Sandburg with 2 seconds. That'll be a shot. No, actually there will be a penalty, but quickly the shot clock violation. LT will have the ball. That possession didn't go anywhere. Really only ended up hurting themselves because now they've chewed up more time of the clock that they need a lot of it. LT trying to just keep this out. LT looking for that centering pass. There's a shot just blocked. That would have been a dagger had it gone in, but Sandburg just kept it out. Now looking for a pass. They'll throw it out. This referee they're just corralling everyone here. Sandburg will take possession with 2 minutes 45 seconds left to go in this game. Sandburg looking for something. The Eagles looking to make a pass. They will still, though, they're keeping with this passing attack. It's chewed up their clock. Sandburg shot scored.
It's gonna be no shot though. No shot.
Pardon me.
Ref stopped the whistle before the shot. Sandburg's still gonna have possession here, but it's gonna be a foul against LT. So Sandburg's just gonna take it up from the top.
Sandburg will have it from. They'll move it. They'll pass it around. They'll find a pass towards the outside centering pass. Shot and just off the post there. As now Linden looking for an opportunity. Now we are getting inside of 2 minutes, just about 2 minutes, 5 seconds left on the clock, actually. LT will have an opportunity from about the right side. Looking for a pass. Lost the ball. Sandburg's trying to come away with it. They won't. Now we are inside of 2 minutes.
Minute 45, yes, to go in this game. LT still leading 12-4. We haven't had a score in a little over 3 minutes now.
Sandburg has possession, but LT just swarmed them. Sandburg will retain possession off of that penalty. That ball was a little bit behind them. LT slowly starting to move into tighter man-to-man. They just intercepted that pass, though. Linden looking for a lane to get a pass off. They will find one down the right. He's been going there basically all game. LT looking for a shot right in front of the goal. And there's a shot, but it's blocked. As now we're getting in on 1 minute 5 seconds. LT Sandburg still locked at 12-4, as it appears LT is going to come off with a win. Sandburg has possession, and there will be a stoppage. Sandburg looking for a pass. And another one, right? Looking for another pass down the sides. There's a shot, but that's off the hands of the defender.
I don't know why Sandburg hasn't taken more shots. They've had a lot of shot opportunities. It's not that they haven't had shot opportunities. It's the fact that they're a little afraid of taking the shots, I think, or I think Jack Linden's a little too daunting inside of the goals. When you're down by a score of 8 goals with about 5 minutes left in the game, you really just gotta try to make as many shots as you can. It's like the game of hockey. The more shots you're gonna take, the more of a chance you are to score. I think that if they take a couple more shots out near the 5-meter line, they would have got a couple more goals. But as this game's just dwindling down now, we have about 10 seconds left to go, and Sandburg just gives the ball to LT now. Countdown of 5 seconds. Looks like LT's gonna wrap up this game by a score of 12-4 against the Carl Sandburg Eagles. My name's Danny Benson, and here with me is
Stephen Barhorst.
Thanks for watching.